I thought I could film Peter, the billy goat, destroying something. He likes to do that. Here is, this is a baseline for hut number 15. Up there is Donna Falls Complex, and this hut, I was thinking about it, I probably have, I don't know, maybe 2 hours in it, cleaning that. That's that recycled oak, extreme recycling of oak. That middle one, you can see by the end, was a rafter. And I don't know, carrying those blocks down. Those blocks, there's 15 of them. They cost me $1 a piece. They're sort of specialized blocks, but they were seconds. And what I'll do next is, I've got it more or less where I want it, and I thought a long time about where to put that, because it seems to be in a road, an old high spot there. Now, it's probably worth reminding you, uh-oh, maybe better stop, see what Billy wants. I always like to have something in my hand when he approaches me like that. A shovel is enough, just until I get a hold of his halter. Anyway, I was saying that, it's worth repeating that here there was once a village. It was bulldozed under. Down there was a spring house, and I can't tell you everything about it, because that's why one of the reasons I've got the goats is because we've got to clean it off so I can actually see what was here. But right here, there seems to have been something. Let me call it a feature. It is slightly higher than it should be. Oh, it's a little bit hard to explain how I figured it out. But in any case, I've found the spot. Now I'm going to use that corner, which is high, and I'll level it. It's approximately square. And the pallets, a lot of the pallets that are laying around will then go on it for a floor, and then the first wall, like that one up there. Since this is from scratch, I may just do this one all by myself. I had told my neighbor Andy that 2 men could build one of these in 2 days, but I haven't finished any yet. This is the 15th one I've started. All right, well, I guess that's a baseline to be continued. One more thing today. I mentioned that there was a village here. Well, I've talked about it a lot. But anyway, here's the shards at this time of year. Shards of pottery. A lot of them show up right in these ditches right here, because it was right here where possibly the oldest settlement here is. I have a photograph of the log building, which I'll eventually put, it's online already, but you'd have to do some work to find it. I'm going to burn some brush here, because it seems to be impossible to expose the remains of this foundation. But there are about 4 buildings right in here, and very clearly people ate and cooked and washed dishes here because of all the shards. I don't keep, I leave them close to where they were. There's part of I think that's part of a crock, I think. Yeah. And the goats are, little by little, the goats are going to be helping this year. One more thing. I keep talking here, but I don't know when I'm going to get back to this. Where was their well exactly? Well, I think this right in here is a very good possibility, because the water, some of it comes from the pond, but a lot of it seemed to be welling up right in here. A lot of it. Now that's slowed up some, so I suspect somewhere right about where I'm standing is where their well was. I'll probably find it eventually. Of course, once it was bulldozed shut and the drains shut off, Yeah, I mean, it just destined this whole area to become, I don't know what, I guess you could flatter it and call it a wetlands, but basically unusable, ungrazable.